run around like chicken with I
Listen,
feel something in my back.
I told him being retarded is a heavyweight. So I know where community from the call. There is apparently.
You don't know what.
Turn down the road.
It's been going on for what?
Ever since
Yeah, before we even post for a 3 block. That's any different. Sammy audio. Oh, you're probably.
Get her, Melinda.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Intermittent. Testing one. Huh.
What? How's it sound now?
How about now?
Can you hear me?
How about now?
How's it sound now? Can you hear me? All right. I think we're good. Are we good, y'all?
My mama said yes.
Pulling a DD5 on you.
But anyway, did you all hear anything that I was just saying?
Yeah. So what'd you miss?
What was the last part that you heard? He can never sit still. Drifter down. Jump to Jim's. Yeah, Junkin' Jim's, they're in hurricane. Yeah, they're in hurricane territory. So be praying for them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, okay. See, we're still running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
I'm tired, y'all.
Freaking 5 minutes in. Yeah. So, if you didn't hear what we were saying, somebody got away from the police, like right here, I guess, before we got off work. She seen the notification, I guess, on Facebook, and we were coming home, and sure enough, there's cops like within like a 3 block radius all the way around our house.
I thought they were going to stop us.
Blocking roads off. So, yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Hi, Jeff and Lakin.
Hello, Jeff and Lakin. That would be Sammy's uncle and cousin.
From Hoosierville.
Yeah, Uncle Jeff and cousin Lakin.
I'm sorry. I can't ever read the comments
Whatever,
on my
baby.
laptop.
So yeah. So the other when we did our we started our little grounds with the goats Monday morning, and got a comment from I think it was Glinda. I don't know if Glinda's in here, but she said little tension in the room. No, actually, there's no tension. That's just who we are. That's how we are all the time.
I mean,
That's just how we goof.
our parents know.
Yeah, that's how we goof.
Slice my hand over there by the walkway.
Yeah. So, what did y'all think of our grounds with the goats? We'll be doing another one tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be doing it 3 times throughout the week, just to kind of fill in those days with content. Give y'all more content, and we would like to. We got to get our watch hours up, and it just ain't gonna happen putting up one video a week. You know what I mean? So I figure if we do those 3 days a week, that'll fill up everything. You know, because we got Tuesday live, and then we'll have our video that we recorded for the weekend from the weekend on Thursday. So that'll put a video at 5 days a week. Make it with the right sugar. I was in a hurry.
He knows better, mother.
I was in a hurry. And not only that, we were, testing out the new cam, which really I still got to figure it out because it kept blurring in and out. Well, Sam was sitting closer to the camera like this. So Sam was perfectly focused the entire time, and I was like in the background that kept blurring me out. Like it was focusing directly on Samantha. So I got to figure all that out. There's so many different
Thank you, Melinda.
buttons and functions on that camera. It's going to take a minute to figure it out. And it wasn't bought brand new, so there's not like a instruction manual.
I know he's tried to research it online, but has.
Oh yeah, Melinda, you missed it. Yeah, we did. We started it on Monday. So what we're gonna start doing is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When we get up in the morning and get ready for work, we are going to we just sit in the kitchen and just have a conversation before we head off to work and have a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Time to investigate.
And invest in a GoPro.
So,
I've got a GoPro. I have actually got the GoPro Hero 9 and I've got the GoPro Hero 11. The only thing I don't like about the GoPro is lighting source. So in the house, they're just not that great because in low light, everything's just dark. I mean, it could be like lit like it is right now with just, my hat. And I got to have my hat on. So my hat kind of put shade in my face. But with the GoPro, it completely blacks out my face.
And not only that, like we were in the back room cleaning up over the weekend and we were trying to record it in the back room. And because it got too hot, it just shuts off.
Yeah, it overheats really, really easy.
So we can't figure that out.
Actually, the 11 is the one that overheats really fast. I don't know why. The 9 don't do that. For the most part. I mean, it has gotten hot and shut down before, but not like the 11. Like, if I record like 2 sessions of like 6 minutes, it'll overheat and it'll shut off. But other than that, they're amazing cameras. I love my GoPros.
They are.
Yeah, I love my GoPros.
Really are good GoPros.
But my mom got us a Canon. Here, I'll show you.
Can't sit still.
My mom got us this for vlogging. It's got the and it actually you can flip it around for whenever you're vlogging. You got your screen looking at you. It's pretty cool. It's a nice camera.
It's pretty cool, and it zooms in.
Yeah.
Like you got the dogs all the way in the far corner of the yard, and you can see Coco perfectly looking like a little.
Yeah, it zooms super far. Watch how far this thing goes out for zoom.
Okay, Gary said he heard that the 11 was bad about heat. We have the 9 and it is awesome. We
Yeah,
do
it
have eyes.
does.
The 9 is better. I do agree.
See, look at the zoom on that thing.
Completely agree with that.
This thing is awesome. But like I said, it's just going to take me a little time to get it all figured out because there's all kinds of different gadgets and stuff on it. But yeah, that's super weird. I thought that was crazy because the 11 it does do a lot better in low light situations, but it gets hot very easy. So it's crazy. Crazy to me.
Yeah, Gary, we'll be checking on you all tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you in a safe place? Do you feel like you're hunkered down? We tried to catch you live, but we were just.
Now we watched a little bit of it. Yeah, we was there for a little bit. Y'all seem to feel safe, so I guess that's what really matters.
A lot of Floridians.
I'm sure you're probably used to it for the most part. Kind of like us in tornadoes.
Not this one. Nope. Lakin?
Yeah, we do.
I see you.
We get bad tornadoes. As a matter of fact, just this year, we got a tornado.
It wasn't even a tornado.
I can't remember what month it was, but it was super high winds, and they did say that it was equivalent to a Category 3 hurricane. Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
Like, we didn't have power at work for almost a week, and they still had us working.
Yeah.
And it was humid, and it was hot.
Super hot.
It was bad. I had never in my life experienced anything like that. I will never forget when David said, "Get in the bathtub." When I seen fear on my husband, I got scared. That's what I was telling David, that he's in Florida, but I'm sure.
Who's Jamie?
My Uncle JJ, yeah.
In the line of the hurricane.
Worried.
Yeah.
Nothing a little prayer can't fix.
No. I'm sure y'all be all right. Of course, you never know. I mean, things can get nuts.
Lakin don't like storms either. Oh, are they really?
We're pretty used to it. We'll take a hurricane over this tornado. Carry a semi a few miles down the road. Yes.
Yeah.
Tornadoes can get pretty nuts. But, I grew up here in Oklahoma my entire life, so kind of like I'm sure you guys are with, hurricanes. I'm pretty used to it. Like I said, the one that I was explaining to you, though, that came through this year, it was basically just straight line winds. But that's honestly probably the most freaked out I've ever gotten in my whole life. Like, I thought this is it. This is the one more.
Try to open the door.
We're gonna see our roof get ripped off of our house.
I have PTSD from it.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for some rain. I don't want any tornadoes.
Yeah, that's another thing. It has absolutely cooled down.
Like, for this week.
We
and
talked
then it's
about.
Going to go back up.
Is it really?
And then after like the 10th or the 15th of next month, that's when it's going to stay cool.
And fall will hit. So we got one more. That's what I kind of figured that we'd probably get one more slam. Right.
Orlando, Indiana, really?
Off my roof.
I experienced one time in Henryville,
like Indiana.
Thunder.
That's crazy. Oh, you were in Orland, Indiana when that happened? Because Indiana don't really see a lot of tornadoes.
We have.
I mean, they have a handful, but nothing like here. Like, we're literally in the middle of Tornado Alley.
The whole town. Like, literally, it jumped all up and down the hills, and it obliterated the town as we knew it. Henryville,
yeah.
10 miles south of Scottsburg.
Yeah.
My mom was trying to get through it.
Yeah.
Are you still in Kentucky, Mom? You are, aren't you? Is that what you're saying? It's raining?
Tornado Alley. Yeah, I'm pretty well used to tornadoes. They can get scary, though. I mean, you just never know.
Your mom said Southern Indiana does, yeah. They do.
Not like we do.
No, nothing like here.
Not like we do.
I know they had a pretty bad storm season this year. I don't know if tornado touchdown or anything like that, but I do know that they had a bad storm season.
Yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed at least a tornado every year, just about. Just about.
Sorry, guys, I can't read the comments on that. Hi, Pooch.
White Rock said they had a lot of tornadoes up there.
Up north, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. And like I said, I knew that y'all seen them up in Indiana, but
We're in a real bad one in Missouri and lost everything.
oh no.
I feel like
Where?
I remember them
Who
talking
said that?
about that.
Where at?
Dink and Tank. Gary said it. Heartland, right there.
Heartland with Dink and Tank. We're in a real bad one in Missouri and lost everything. That sucked, man. I couldn't imagine just getting completely wiped out. That would suck so bad.
It would.
Hey,
As long
Pooch.
as you got your life, I suppose. I guess it's easier said than done when you've never been through something like that.
Howdy, folks.
Is Tish liking her new job? I've been thinking about her.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, and we
Wasn't
watched
she?
we watched that live last night, and I wanted to let everybody know that Danimals really touched my heart listening to his story. Everybody's got a story.
Yeah, it was a good
So
testimony.
everybody needs to check out Danimals.
Yeah.
Danimals
Go check out
Creations.
Danimals Creations. He's a really good dude.
Yep.
Really good guy. I met him. We met him at the meetup, at the Mid-America meetup. We didn't really talk a whole lot, but we did get to meet and shake hands.
Yeah, but he remembered talking to you.
They said that it changed their lives for Dink and Tank. Yeah, that's crazy. I imagine.
Yeah.
Be like starting fresh, getting everything wiped out. It's like a really good idea to have insurance on whatever you can have insured, for especially that kind of stuff.
I really thought about getting dog insurance.
You can get dog insurance.
I know. I think I can actually do it through work.
Really?
I don't know. It's rolling back around, so I consider doing it.
Putting dogs on insurance. They're our babies, though.
Yeah.
They are family, just like Junkie Jim's was just talking about it. And they're dogs. That's why they really couldn't go nowhere, because having all their dogs.
Yeah, we luckily got a very good support system here.
So they weren't going to leave them
travel.
behind. Good. Tish is enjoying her new job.
Good.
Pooch said. That's good.
Good.
Yeah,
Bless
that's
her heart.
awesome.
She's got to stay busy. Until she's one of them kind.
Okay, Mom put up the link for the animals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I meant to.
Yep, but time has been creeping by. Today actually went by pretty good.
Maybe for you, it just seemed like, because I didn't sleep well last night. So I've been up since like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So it just drug by for me.
It just seems
But it
like
wasn't a bad day. It just,
It seems like this past few weeks have just been seeming like forever for some reason.
I think we're supposed to be able to see the blue moon tomorrow. Or is it tonight?
Really? I don't know nothing about it.
Yep, you look it up. I can't remember if it's tonight or tomorrow.
Interesting. Blue moon. So what is that? Just a blue moon?
Hi, Danimals!
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
What's going on, buddy? We was just talking about you.
Mom said tomorrow.
So what, the moon's just going to be blue? Is it going to put like a blue gaze over everything? That would be super cool.
I guess we'll just...
Yeah, we'll have to stay up and watch for it, see if we can get it on film. So like I was explaining on our video Monday morning, we really didn't do a whole lot this past weekend. But we got pretty decent video put together. Just kind of hanging out with us. You know what I mean? I personally have got to get past the fact of having to do something just crazy spectacular to make a video for. And just start recording daily. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I drive myself nuts trying to
formulate rather than
put something together that's just some
record your life.
Yeah.
Even though we're boring.
I'm learning though. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I just don't want to bore
boring.
y'all to death. large moon. Is that what it is? It's just a
moon.
large moon? Is that what it means by blue moon? Just like an
look it up.
enhanced big moon? Sounds cool. Anyways. So is that something that just only happens?
I'm assuming periodically.
Yeah. Every so often.
Let's see. What is the next one? August 30th at 9:35. August super blue moon, yeah.
Super blue.
But that's
super
what
blue.
it looks like.
Yeah, that's really cool. We'll have
And
to
it
get that
must
on
look like
film.
it's right at the.
Yeah,
on
we'll
Earth.
try to capture it.
Yeah. Well.
So
if he
what
can, I'll be in bed.
is it? Just for only certain people, or everybody will be able to see it? I wonder. Is the moon just going to be blue for like everyone?
Cloud coverage. Based off of what I've researched here in Oklahoma, we should be good.
Yes, it's Sam off that phone.
I can't read the comments. I can't.
Her attention span is like that long. She drives me crazy. Like if I want to sit down and watch a TV show or something, impossible.
I got too much stuff to do, and I sit down all day long.
Unless it's a show she wants me to come watch, then she can sit down and be quiet. She just can't sit and focus.
See, Mom said if not cloudy too. See, you're brilliant, Mother.
What? If not cloudy? Oh, for the moon? Okay.
I don't know where they are. I could kind of read that one.
What? Know where what is? Read stuff out loud. I don't know what you're talking about.
My glasses.
Oh. This is.
I know, Carrie. I really do. I need to get updated glasses.
Does.
I've got one that's got an arm piece off of it, and then I gotta find the other. But they're all scratched up.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
That is my Chinese accent.
Yeah, we're doing well. Just busy, man. Like working all the time, and that's about it.
So
Work all the time.
The insurance claim out on our Focus.
Oh yeah.
She finally apparently picked up the phone.
So it went on for like 4 days that they could not get a hold of this woman. She wasn't answering the insurance. Therefore, they couldn't start the adjustment in the claim until they spoke with her, I guess, to confess that, they did do it. Even though I had text messages that they said would work, but then for some reason she couldn't.
It would not allow me to upload documents. It wasn't even giving me the option
so she
to do
couldn't
it. So
send them the messages.
Hold them.
But it's finally rolling now. So hopefully within the next couple days they'll be.
There wasn't an estimate done on it, but whenever I finally was able to upload documents, I took a screenshot of where the estimate was already completed prior to the insurance, which they may still want to look at it. But in the state of Oklahoma, you get to choose where you want your vehicle looked at.
Yeah. But that guy already looked at it. That just seems kind of pointless. I'm sure he done paperwork on it or whatever. But if not, it is what it is. I just hope that they can, like, I don't know. Whenever we wrecked the Malibu, I just literally drove it up to the place, and an agent came out and just had his piece of paper and went through and done the adjustments, and then and that was it.
Uncle Jeff's telling me to come home.
We're going to be headed that way here in about 6 more months. The plan is to be moving out. We'll be leaving our jobs and leaving Oklahoma in May. So I'm not sure if it's at the beginning of the May, or I think it's the beginning of May.
Not too long after she graduates.
Miracle will be graduating. And then after her graduation, of course, that same weekend, we'll have our YouTube meetup that we're going to go do in Arkansas. So we'll go do the meetup. Miracle graduate, we'll go do the meetup. And then as soon as we get home, we'll start getting stuff ready to go. And then that last couple of days, we'll order us a U-Haul and fill it up and be off.
Yeah. We're ready. We're ready for a change. Sorry, I can't read it.
It was a great day working. Awesome, dude. Yes. Yeah, gotta love that.
Congratulations.
Gots to love that. That's awesome.
Good.
That's awesome. How long have you? What do you do? Where? How long have you been where you're at, Dan? I know I've been with this company we're at for five. I just got my 5-year plaque last week. Last week I got my little plaque for 5 years.
Probably Kentucky, Uncle Jeff. Honestly,
What?
with Indiana or Kentucky, but nonetheless,
Yeah, we'll be in Kentucky. Be in the Kentucky, which I'm ready. And not only that, what's super cool is, see, y'all are a lot closer than we are. If I was there right now, I would have been going over to Virginia to see Oliver Anthony play.
All I've been listening to because I've been forced.
Love that guy, man. He's killing it. And he's starting exactly what needs to be happening. You're okay, Melinda.
You're okay, Melinda.
You're okay. We ain't really talking about a whole lot, just blabbering on.
Kentucky is a
Yes.
beautiful state.
Yes.
Where we'd be moving to would be more of the eastern part.
Yeah, so we're
like
we'll be almost right in the corner of
West Virginia and Tennessee.
West
You can
Virginia
make a big
Tennessee.
circle and
Yeah,
hit all states.
so you can literally drive like 15 minutes and go through all 3 states. It's super cool. What is the name of that? The channel or whatever? What's that called? Like the river or the lake down there?
What is that called, Mom?
You know what I'm talking about, Cheryl. When y'all drove us down there, we seen the signs for it. Everybody know what I'm talking about once I can remember what the name of it is.
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox. Yeah, we'll be
in the Appalachians.
So the place we are will literally be in the Appalachian Mountains. Like, it's pretty far, pretty good ways out.
Cumberland Gap.
Cumberland Gap. That's what it is. We're right next to the Cumberland Gap.
Oh, my mom said it too. I missed it.
So on one side of the mountain is what town?
Harlan.
Oh, we got Harlan on one side, which is the little, just like a little small town, which is awesome. Everybody is so cool. And then on the other side,
I think of what it's called. What's the other side? Harlan.
The other side's more
Harlan.
more of a city.
Pineville.
Yeah. But I'd say probably, hey Tish. Tish is here.
Hi Tish. Mom said Middlesboro.
Middlesboro? I don't remember the name of that one.
I may have been calling it Pineville, and it was actually
Pineville, because we actually, when we were up there, Samantha and her mom went towards Pineville or Middlesboro, and me and Tony had to go get parts, so we was on the other side of the mountain. But the next day, I had gotten comments on one of our shorts of somebody that seen our YouTube name on the back window, because when we were at the YouTube meetup, I took one of those paint markers and I put Goat Daze and YouTube on our back window, and it was still there, but it was faded off. But yeah, we got a couple people on our YouTube.
I was even talking to my mom when we were going, and I was like, Mom, these people are following us. It was really weird, and they were looking at the window.
So they were trying to read what the window said. Like I said, it was real faded, but they got it because they had put comments on one of the shorts when he was up there. It was one of the Kentucky shorts.
So
I didn't even see.
Danimal said that I'm a jet engine mechanic at Tinker.
Wow, bro!
Nice.
Did you mention that last night? I did miss pieces.
Listened.
Yeah.
I was piddling, but I did listen to the whole thing.
But dang, dude.
Hi, Christine.
Heck yeah. That's awesome, man.
Oh, I know. Tish is pretty awesome.
That takes some brains. You said a jet mechanic?
Yeah.
Golly, dude. That is super cool, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Did you have to go through a lot of training for that? You have to be some sort of license.
I can kind of work on a car.
After using YouTube, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
you
with
can still do
YouTube. I'm no mechanic, but there really ain't nothing I can't fix without, I mean, with YouTube. YouTube is awesome. I'm sorry, guys. I am absolutely horrible with comments, guys.
OJT. OJT. What does that
Like
mean?
Tish does so good with comments. I don't know, I don't know how you're able to focus on your live while you're going through everybody's comments. I just can't do it.
I'm sorry, I don't know what OJT is. OJT. Operator Jet Technician. Did I get it?
Let's see. It's OJT.
Mhm.
That's super cool, though.
Hi, Ann and Aaron. I was wondering where you were.
Stankin' Stabby!
Take it to Abby.
Yeah.
Mom said I stank.
Love it. Love it. But yeah, so of course, whenever we leave here to go to Kentucky, it's going to be big changes, you know. Going to have to find a different job, and because our original plan, of course, was to go from here to Indiana, and the job that I worked at actually, they had a yard like 10 minutes away from where we were going to be moving in Indiana. But now that plans have changed and we're going to Kentucky, the closest yard we've got with our company is like 2 hour drive. So it just ain't gonna work, which I'm completely fine with. I'm okay with that. If I have to, honestly, I'll just go down to down in Harlan and go to Walmart. I worked at Walmart for like 4 years, so I've got plenty of experience. I can go into the tire center and start changing tires again if I got to. As a matter of fact, I've heard that Walmart has started paying people pretty good, even starting off. So, like I said, if that's what I got to do, that's what I'll do.
Uncle Jeff, we can record you. You're always doing something though too. He said, "Could you imagine me having a YouTube channel with all the nonsense I got in my head?" But it's
do it.
It's good nonsense, so
Do
you
it.
can educate quite a few.
Do it. It's really fun. I really enjoy it, but it is hard work, really, to keep up. And because you're gonna have some weekends just having to get yourself up. It's fun though.
This
I
is
have a lot of
David's
fun
dream.
with
This
it.
is all he wants to do.
I have a lot of fun with it.
Can make shine.
Make some shine. I'd sip on a little moonshine.
There's a running creek behind that house.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. There is a flowing creek right behind the house. But that would be cool. And I would love to be able to at least just see it done one time. You know what I mean? We used
In
to
the
watch
making.
the
Moonshiners.
Moonshiners. I got like hooked on it there for a while, and was super interested. If I get sucked into something or whatever, like if I get focused on something, like I go all in,
There's
and then
no in between.
next thing you know, I want to be a moonshiner. That's just
You ain't kidding.
how I am with everything. That's how I will. That's how I am with Jesus. Whenever I said I was in, I went all in.
You ain't kidding about that either.
Yeah.
Apple pie moonshine is so good. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you, when I was a kid, Mom, sorry, when I was a kid, and every time we'd go visit my papa, I'd wait for everybody to go to bed, and I'd get under his kitchen sink, and I would sip on some homemade moonshine. It was good.
Yeah, it
I
probably
should
would
not have been doing that, but
it would have been all bad if I had access to moonshine when I was 16.
it didn't take much.
I'm sure it didn't. A couple little sips on fire. But yeah, I've only drank actual homemade moonshine a couple times in my life, and it was in Indiana, It's actually whenever we lived. Me and Sam had an apartment in Austin, Indiana, and I worked at a horse track at what was the name of that casino?
Horse? No, it's not Horseshoe.
Gold something. I don't know.
I don't
A
remember.
big casino down there by close to Shelbyville, Indiana. And we worked the horse track. And what we did is between the horse races, so we took care of the track, watering it and dragging it with tractors. But during the races was the fun nights because they would run a race with the horses, and then when the horses got done, we had like 4 tractors. You watch the horse races between them, you'll see tractors pulling the track, and you got these like grates that go behind the tractor that have perfect lines, and that's kind of the whole idea is to make the lines just perfect. So you got one tractor in front of you, and you're kind of stacked behind them, each tractor.
Hey,
you got to run your grate like perfectly on the edge of this guy's grate, so it puts perfect lines all the way around. Yeah, it was a super fun job. I loved it.
Mom, I think David and I had actually located that, at least a pipe that had, it was in an odd place and there was no reason for it to be there.
What?
My mom, that's the comment that I put up there. She said that the mountain behind the house has an abandoned steel.
Does it really? No way.
Remember, we seen it, part of it down in the creek.
I don't remember
The
seeing
hose.
it. Oh yeah. Well, I seen hoses all over that creek, and I've kind of figured that that's what all that was. But I would love to be able to find an actual like the copper steel to actually see one. You know,
I
one
think
that
that's
they've
probably,
busted.
I'm sure it may be up further. I don't know who that is behind the house. Mom said way up there. Yeah, I'm sure.
I will be going to check it out. That will be an awesome YouTube video. So I will be checking that out.
Gotta be careful. I missed it.
What? I'm missing everything. I had no idea what's even going
Hit
on.
the like button. Thank you, Christine.
Yes, everybody hit the like
Fabulous.
button.
Mom said family secret. I know. I'm sure there's plenty more.
Oh, that's another thing. I'll be having my metal detector whenever I come back. Going doo, 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 doo. You can find some old Kentucky gold.
Yeah, it's scary. It is old school steels. There was a lot of stuff happening in that mountain.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was up there, I kept getting the image of what's that movie? That moonshining movie that came out probably 10 years ago. It was
with
awesome.
the brothers.
Yeah, with the brothers.
Yeah, I was in Virginia.
But yeah, that's what they were talking. They were talking about how at nighttime the mountains light up like Christmas trees because there's just steels all over the place. It's so freaking awesome, beautiful out there. I'm absolutely in love with it out there. Lawless. Yeah, it was a good movie. That makes me want to watch it now. I ain't seen it in forever, but that is a really good movie. That's like one of those movies like Tombstone. You could watch it 100 times and it's the 100th time you'd be like watching it for the first time.
I know, that's really good. Favorite movie.
He said he read the book. I didn't know I didn't know it was on a book.
Because it was based on a true story.
He said, and I don't like to read. Yeah. That would be cool. I didn't know that it was based off of a book, though. I knew that it was a true story.
Based off a true story.
Yeah, based off a true story.
I wonder if the book come out before the movie.
Oh, yeah, it was a really good one.
You need to watch it, Tracy. You'd like it.
310 to Yuma is a very good old country. Yeah, he said it is based on a true story. 310 to Yuma, that's a good one.
He does Great Val Kilmer.
Oh, yeah?
Uncle Jeff said, how do you stack tractors? That would be neat to watch.
Well, they stack like...
So
this one's up front, and this one's behind this one, just to the side, and you got to get your grates to meet up just right. No, that was a really cool job, but it was just seasonal, so it wasn't a year-round thing. I just did it for 1 year. My dad actually worked out there. That's when my dad was in Indiana. He lived with my granny in Shelbyville, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, Shelbyville. So we actually lived in Austin. So I was literally like an hour drive from work every
Hour and a
day.
half.
Nah, about an hour.
Well, depending on what speed you're doing.
I could get there in an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. I do remember one morning headed to work and I was speeding and a cop flipped his lights and turned around and come up on me, and it was super dark because it was super early in the morning, and I whipped in front of this diesel truck and the cop said, didn't find me.
Yeah, and those were not in the greatest days, so he probably would have
I'm your Huckleberry.
got in trouble.
Yeah, Tombstone is an amazing movie. I think everybody loved Tombstone. They're quoting Tombstone.
Yeah, 2 guns for each one.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just been a normal week.
Thanks, Tabby. Great line.
Who is it? Somebody else, I think, goes live at the same time we do. We were just talking about it in
Gary?
Gary's
Gary, you said it.
and Mary's live. I wish that that's just going to happen. People are going to overlap. Kind of like DD5 and Simply Jan. They cross over. I actually was almost considering doing like another short live each week, like on Saturday. My mom was doing like research on everybody in the family to see when everybody does their lives, and she couldn't find nothing on Saturday. So thought about popping in here on Saturdays and doing a small live. What would y'all think of that?
We got a 3-day weekend.
Yes, we
up.
do.
Whoop,
Memorial weekend? Is that what it is?
I married it.
What is it? Is it Memorial?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. Memorial Day's in May, huh?
Yes, sweetheart.
All I know is it's a day off work. So the important part.
Very important. Actually get off on Labor Day. Walmart, I never did.
One more describe that tractor set. Whatever, Jeff.
Oh. My allergies have been kicking my hiney.
Yeah, allergies have been. Like I said on our little thing we did Monday morning, I was off work. So last week was a really horrible week as far as weather. Like it was 110, 115 degrees every single day last week. And allergies, it had me so sick. I was even in and out of having a fever. There was a couple times I started running a fever. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I went to the doctor Friday just to go ahead and get checked and make sure I didn't have COVID or the flu or anything, but it wasn't. I just had bad allergies, super stopped up. And so I was actually off of work Thursday and Friday last week.
You need to see Tombstone, Uncle Jeff. You're missing out.
And then on Saturdays, there's a lot of lives on Saturdays too, Melinda. She said she flip-flopped. Too many lives going on.
After a while, crocodile.
What? Who left?
Uncle Jeff. Or he said later, Tater.
You got to go?
Love you.
Later, Jeff. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking I just seen Gary talking about something about logos. Well, I'm thinking about changing this. Possibly. We've had that one for about a year now.
I think he's talking about the name in general. From junk to Jim.
Yeah, he was
And he
talking
said
to
he made
Ariel.
it stand out and make a great logo. I know. But are you talking about changing the name?
No,
Of the
we're not
channel?
changing
That's
the
the way I
name.
was perceiving that.
Well, I believe that whenever we do make the move to Kentucky, I probably not a big change, but I'm gonna put Homestead on the end of it, Goat Daze Homestead, because we will have our homestead. I was kind of in the beginning of trying to turn this having chickens and all of that, but my brother will be actually moving in here whenever we leave, so I'm sure he'll finish up the chicken coop and get him some chickens out there. I just figure it's kind of pointless now if we're going to be leaving in 6 months. So
It'd be hard to pack up some chickens.
Yeah. We'll just let him take over from here. And
That'd be hard enough with a dog.
he said Saturday afternoon's good.
Thank you, Melinda.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I'll be the last to know.
Yes, Young Guns is a good one too, Pooch. Love Young Guns. That's another one. It goes in the same category as
Now that
Never Gets Old.
I don't know.
You don't know Young Guns?
No.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to play Young Guns
No,
when
I'm
we
good.
get out of
I'm
here.
good. I want to spend my time watching my crime shows.
You will be happy you watched it.
What?
Goat Daze ramming forward. He said change the name to Goat Daze ramming forward.
Not bad.
Goat Daze moonshine. We could probably make some pretty cool t-shirts with that name. That's another thing. Just kind of thinking about, whenever we do get to the point where we can have get shirts made and stuff, different quotes and things,
Puddin's Fab Shop?
Puddin's Fab Shop? What are you talking about, Mom?
I've never heard that one. I'm trying to find it. Thinking Stabby watch NASCAR on the weekends.
Yeah, watch some NASCAR. I really don't watch a whole lot of NASCAR.
It gives me anxiety. I can't
watched
watch
it.
it.
Well, I do at the beginning of football season because we actually base our lineup of who gets what pick for our fantasy football league off the NASCAR race. Yeah, so I do watch that NASCAR race.
Sorry, Ian. I've never heard of it.
What is it?
Your mom said Ann asked if you've watched it.
Oh, the movie you were just saying? Is that what it's called? Puddin's Fab Shop?
Look that one up.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up. I've never heard of it.
Is it super loud when you're watching NASCAR, like in person?
Look at them.
Wear headphones.
He said if you use my ID, I get 25% of all proceeds coming to the channel. We'll hook you up, brother.
Share. We might actually have to have you make something.
That would be
so
cool.
Creative.
I would. That would be
night.
awesome to go to a NASCAR race.
Oh, that too.
That would be fun.
I don't know. It just gives me.
Yeah, and this is the reason it gives her anxiety. Dan said, I love watching them race. I mean, wreck. NASCAR wrecks. Crashes.
I can't even watch it on just a movie.
I just recently was seeing a lot of YouTube shorts about Dale Earnhardt, the original Dale Earnhardt. And I seen a short where they had just done an interview with him right before the race that he died in. And in the interview, at the end of the interview, he said, yeah, I think y'all are probably going to see something that you've never seen on Fox before. Isn't that crazy that he made that comment?
And said it's a channel. Okay.
The Puddin'?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to go look them up.
Yeah, we'll have to check them out.
I just can't.
Right.
It just does something to me. I can remember smelling hot oil.
Yeah, from her car accident.
It was in my hair for 3 months. And just smelling certain car smells, it'll just put me right back. It's the weirdest thing. Hey, my Waldo.
Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of reading through here and seeing. We're probably being kind of boring tonight. I'm sorry.
We're always boring.
No, I'm not always.
You are.
Really?
Oh, did he really?
Before Dale
I did
Earnhardt
not know
died?
that.
Really?
They must be talking about that, right?
So just kind of took a trip around the track with him?
Yes, Mama, it was. It was covered. All they
Thank
could do
you,
is
Mom.
just put those caps.
Mom's got my back.
Yeah, you're still boring.
Love
I
you,
love you,
Mom.
though. Now go down.
What?
Where my mom. They had to like put a cap on my head, and they kept trying to get it out. And at one point, they tried to scoop me up towards the end because I couldn't take a bath. They tried to scoop me up towards the end of the bed, and they were just taking water and just had like a bucket underneath, trying to get the.
So they
oil
had like
out.
one of those wash caps. Like you go to the hospital, they have these things that wash your hair. It's just a cap that goes over your head, and you just kind of.
I mean, it was
scrub.
oil. So eventually, I can't remember who did it. It might have been my mom. I don't fully remember, but I remember somebody coming in with Dawn, trying their hardest to get it out of my hair.
Thank you, Ann. But she loves hanging out. They love hanging out with her.
Thanks.
Love it.
Melinda said me too, Sammy, but I was on a motorcycle. The smell, yes,
Thank you, my wild own.
it does something to you. It changes you, and certain things will.
Well, yeah,
Melinda
of
gets
course.
it.
So it's like a PTSD type thing. So things that kind of like people that, been to war and things like that. Like things are just going to bring back that flashback in an instant.
Hi,
Whether it's a
Jan.
smell or it's a sound or, Hey, Jan. I was wondering about you just a minute ago.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I say Ann. It could be Ann.
Dan said, Sammy, scroll up a little to my comment to you. Missed the comment.
I did.
Yeah, she does. She gets
it.
triggered. Poor thing. And which makes it 100 times worse with her in the car. She drives me crazy. She's rode in a car with me for almost 12 years, and we've been just fine. But we can still get in the car and go down to the store right now and stop, slow down, watch out.
He said, I'll be more than happy to make something in the future for your channel. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. We would be honored.
Yes.
Truly. We sure would.
Yeah, that would be
awesome.
awesome.
Think about what we could do. I don't know. I don't have the creative mind.
Do something like with our logo. Something with our logo.
Be brainstorming.
We need, well, yeah, actually, that would be really cool because whenever we get to Kentucky, we've got like, there's like how many sheds out there?
1, 2, 3, 4, and if you include the garage,
5. So there's actually 5 buildings at our house in Kentucky outside of the house. So the first thing I'm going to do when we get there is make one of those our live room. So yeah, that would be super cool to have things to hang on the wall and get it decorated. We're going to Goat Daze it out and chief it out, of course. Not chief it out, but Kansas City chief.
You're so funny. Such a dad joke.
No chiefing. Casey chiefing. Oh no, sorry about.
What?
Oh, talking to Junkie Jim. The Stink Tank. Have y'all been in here this whole time?
I don't. Oh, hi, Dink and Tank.
No,
Sorry,
they
we
just
missed
got here.
you.
No. They just got here. How's it going? Yes, go Chiefs. That's right. And we're opening game.
Here we go.
Thursday next, not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, isn't it? Or is it this Thursday? What's the date right now?
The 29th.
29th. So no, it's on the 7th.
Yeah, that would be
On
Monday
the 7th,
4th.
next Thursday night, the Chiefs opening season game. We actually look pretty good in preseason
Hi, Aoki.
with all of our second and third string guys. They look pretty good. I think we won every preseason game. We almost got beat. I think it was the Browns that we just played, Cleveland, and we almost got beat. Like they had a big jump on us in the first half, but we traditional Chiefs let them get 3-4 touchdowns on top of you. What? Are you a Cowgirls fan? I bet you're a Cowgirl fan, ain't you? Ain't you? What are you gonna bet? He's a Cowgirl.
I'm waiting to see what he says.
I would be shocked if it's not. It's normally.
We work typically. He said Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo
we work typically
Bills.
8 to 5, but with the heat, the boss allows us to go in a little bit early as long as we get our hours in. So between, let's say, 7 and 5 are our hours.
Yeah. Well, right now, when like during the summer when it's super hot,
yeah.
like he gives the people out on the yard, which he gets to get in on
Reap the
that because
benefits.
of me, because we ride together. But we can come in early, like say I could come in at 6 and get off at 3, but we usually just go in about here the past few weeks we've been going in about 7:15 and leaving at 4. Yeah, Buffalo. Are you from or are you
No, it's
what
New
what makes
York,
you
and she's New
yeah.
York.
What makes you a Buffalo fan? That's what Dan said, right?
Yeah, he
was
said
a
he's a
Buffalo fan.
Buffalo Bill.
My brother-in-law is a Cowboys fan, Bennett's dad, and it's hilarious because Bennett is like all about the Chiefs and his Uncle
Wearing
David.
his Chiefs gear.
Yeah.
And they're standing
All the
there
time.
watching a Dallas and Chiefs game, and Bennett's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
my team won.
Bennett's such a tender-hearted little kid. Like he
He's
don't want to hurt his dad's feelings,
So
you
he
know.
tries
So
not to.
he'll still wear Cowboy stuff and he'll tell me when it's just me and him. That's my dad's team. I gotta represent.
He's such a sweet boy. He made his first touchdown over the weekend. Woo!
Oh
Way
yes.
to go, Bennett.
So y'all seen the clip that I put on the? Was that the last video? I think it was the last video I put up. I know 2 videos ago. Anyway, where the little clip of Bennett. That was his actual very first time to play in a game. He'd only had a few practices. He'd never played football before. But of course you are. But and that's okay.
We still love you.
But that makes it even more fun, man. And I got a Bills fan and a Cowgirl fan.
He's gonna be rubbing it in.
But what was I talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Bennett. So Bennett, this is his first year to ever play football, and I knew that he would be a natural at it. I've been
He's so
bugging.
athletic.
I've been bugging my sister for like the past 2 years to put him in, to get him in the sport. She finally did. And as you've seen in that clip, he was the wide receiver. And he done amazing. Got those sticky hands. It don't look like he's never played football before. But this last weekend, he got another one. It was an actual game, and he got a touchdown, like on a 20-yard cut across the center pass. Sure did. He actually ran. My sister said he ran out of his cleats. So when he caught the ball, he kind of twisted a little bit, and his cleats came off, and he kept running and got a touchdown.
Gary and Mary are having a hard time with their generator. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I wish there was
that
something we could do.
Yeah, that's a long ways out.
Melinda. If I root for anybody besides the
Whoever's winning
Chiefs, It's a battle in the house. Sometimes I do it on purpose. To be honest.
Got to be going for the Chiefs. And I love watching football, but it's just different when the Chiefs are playing.
Pooch says he prefers college ball.
I used to prefer college ball. I used to be big time in college ball. But I don't know, my passion for NFL, honestly, just like I've always been a Chiefs fan. My whole family's been a Chiefs fan my entire life. And whenever I started getting sober back in 2016, so about 2017, 2018 is whenever my passion really started getting hardcore for the Chiefs. And as honest, it's also about the exact same time that Pat Mahomes came in. So it was the first year was when Pat was he was still backup quarterback. He played one game in the whole regular season against the Denver Broncos, and we actually beat them. And then the next year we traded Alex Smith. All right, guys. Yeah, our time's up.
So glad
We
you
love
all
you
were
guys.
here.
Thank you so much for coming in and be watching. Tomorrow we will have another ground for the goats up. So I may not be able to put it up first thing in the morning, but what I did Monday, we recorded in the morning and we came home for lunch and I did what I had to do and got it up. So it may be around noon. So I'd be looking for anywhere between 7 in the morning till 1 o'clock, and it'll be up. So yeah, be looking for that and love you guys. Yes,
Love
Andy
y'all.
Reid is awesome, Pooch. Yes, one of the best. All right. Love you guys.
Gary will be praying for you.
Yes,
we
we're praying for you. And y'all be safe, be careful. And yeah, we love y'all. Thank you so much for coming by. And we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.